Guys, Mr. D, and welcome to Science That Doesn't Suck. Today I want to show you a couple cool things you can do with oranges. So for this one, you'll need a glass full of water, about 2/3 full, and a small citrus fruit, like a clementine or a cutie. And you just take it and you drop it in the water, and voila, it floats. That's not too exciting, but let's see what happens if you take the skin off. So let me peel it here quickly. I used to do this in a unit with my kids on density, and I'd give every kid one of these. And the hardest part of this demo was trying to get the kids not to eat it before they did it. Good news was they did get to eat it at the end. So you peel it, and then when you've got a nice naked clementine, you're going to put it in the water again and see what happens. And it sinks. How cool is that? Well, this is a really easy one to get. Obviously, it was something about the skin, because it floated when the skin was on and it sank when the skin was off. So it's all about the thousands of little air pockets inside the skin that help it float, make it less dense than the water so it stays above the water. And then when you take that off, it's like removing a life jacket. You increase the density of it by removing the thing that made it float, and it sinks. Real simple, real cool. And of course, the best part of this experiment is you get to eat it when you're done. Oh yeah. That's why I taught science and not math or English. So for this next one, you're going to need a balloon. Any size will work, but you need to blow it up and tie it off. Blow it up as full as you can to where it's almost ready to burst, okay? No slack in it. And then you'll need, not a little guy like we used in the first one, but full-size orange. You peel it, which I've done in advance in the interest of time. And then you take your balloon and grab a hunk of that peel, kind of fold it over a little bit, and then squeeze it so you can hopefully squeeze some juice onto the skin. And there you go. Pretty cool, huh? So the reason that one worked, as you probably already guessed, is that the skin of all citrus fruits contains citric acid, and when you squeeze it onto the surface of the balloon, it's acidic enough that it'll actually fairly quickly, as you saw, eat through the balloon and make it pop. If you're going to do this one, again, make sure you use a full-size orange, not the little guys, because it has a thicker skin, so when you squeeze it, you'll get more juice squirt on it. Also, this is kind of variable, all right? So it depends on how much juice you squirt in it. You saw the one I did, it popped in like 2 seconds, right? Sometimes it can take 15, 20 seconds if you don't squirt much juice on it. So if you're going to do this with kids in a classroom, just keep that in mind. You're going to have variable performances. So there you have it. 2 very cool things you can do with citrus fruit. If you liked this video, then check out my other ones: the egg in the bottle, crush the can, the hot and cold water box, floating, hovering, sinking eggs, the jumping chain, exploding paint can, electric pickle, density lava lamp, and others. So till next time, science rules.